Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Saturday, August 26th, 2017. Taking a look at the fire potential impacts for the next few days. For today and tomorrow, the main concerns center around the heat. It's going to be unusually hot and dry over the next few days, and we could see some near-record temperatures across most areas of the Great Basin by Sunday or Monday. As we move into Monday and Tuesday, the concern shifts to the threat of scattered wet and dry thunderstorms. Those will be mainly across the red highlighted areas on Monday and Tuesday. Over the past 24 hours, there was not too much in the way of precipitation across the Great Basin, with some lightning across the northeastern portions of our area. There were 15 new fires reported in the Great Basin yesterday, with 170 ongoing fires across the area. Over the past 7 days, temperatures have been above normal across the majority of the Great Basin, with the exception of the southern part of the area. It's interesting to look back at the 14-day period and see how temperatures were quite a bit cooler than average across the eastern portion of the Great Basin, so we really have warmed up over the past 7 days across the area. This makes sense when looking at the ERC map. You can see the ERCs are the highest across the northern part of the area, where we have been the hottest and driest over the past 1 to 2 weeks. If we look at the individual ERC charts for a couple of our PSAs, you can see how GB4 is beginning to rebound, as well as GB20. And with the hot and dry weather in the forecast through at least Monday or Tuesday, we will continue to see ERCs rise across the entire Great Basin through early next week. Satellite this morning shows weak high pressure across the Great Basin. That will build over the next few days, leading to those unusually hot temperatures that we are forecasting. So again, for this afternoon, we're looking at drier air across the Great Basin with high pressure in place. No highlights in our significant fire potential map for today. And looking at the forecast in a little more detail, our maximum temperatures are expected to be a few degrees above normal this afternoon, beginning our slide into that really hot, dry period that we're expecting. For the first day in a while, no thunderstorms expected across the Great Basin. As we move into Sunday, that high pressure continues to build across the area, leading to increasing temperatures. And so by Sunday afternoon, we are highlighting some areas in the Great Basin for concerns with that hot and dry weather. So you can see from the map on the left, those temperatures continue to climb across the area, a few degrees warmer on Sunday than what we're expecting this afternoon. And again, with pretty dry air in place across the area, not much expected in the way of showers and thunderstorms across the Great Basin. As we move into Monday, things begin to change a little bit. Moisture trapped under the ridge begins to develop into showers and thunderstorms. And so there is some concern for the red highlighted areas on the map on the right for scattered wet and dry thunderstorms for Monday afternoon. We will continue to see those really hot and dry conditions elsewhere in the Great Basin on Monday, as you can see highlighted on the map. Looking at that in a little more detail, you can see from this map on the left how temperatures will continue to be quite hot across the Great Basin. We are looking at a forecast of almost 120 degrees across southern Nevada. As far as showers and thunderstorms, these green highlighted areas on the map are where those showers and thunderstorms are expected on Monday. And right now they're looking pretty dry, so definitely be aware for the potential for those dry thunderstorms on Monday. The 3-day precipitation accumulation map is not too impressive. Not a lot of precipitation accumulation over the next 3 days across the area. On Tuesday, that high pressure continues to build across the Great Basin, leading to the continuation of those hot and dry conditions. You can see the orange highlighted areas on our map are the areas where we are highlighting the concern for the really hot and dry weather. Further east, we continue to see the threat of dry lightning across the Great Basin. On Tuesday, that moisture shifts to the east a bit, expanding that lightning threat eastward. On Wednesday, moisture stays in place, but at this time it's looking like storms will begin to become a little bit wetter on Wednesday. And on Thursday, that moisture continues to shift east. So through at least Wednesday and Thursday next week, we are expecting the threat of thunderstorms across the Great Basin. And as we move into Friday, right now models are suggesting that drier air begins to make its way into the western Great Basin. Over the next 7 days, the precipitation total map is a little more impressive looking. You can see quite a bit of moisture, precipitation accumulation expected across the eastern parts of the area. So really over the next 3 days, not much in the way of precipitation, but it looks like storms will trend wetter in that Wednesday to Thursday time frame. So in the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal temperatures across the entire Great Basin, with below normal precipitation across the north and above normal precipitation across the south. So next week across the north, we will see a break in the dry conditions Wednesday, Thursday with those showers and thunderstorms, but then after that it looks like we move back into an extended hot and dry period for at least the northern part of the Great Basin. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.